Welcome to another episode of Geek vs. Geek. Today we are not doing anything related to computers. Well, maybe slightly, but probably not.
No, not.
It is luxury cars under $140,000. Now,
is that in US or Canadian?
This is in the...
Oh. I didn't think of that.
Let's go with...
Wherever. It's all pretty close.
Anyways, so... This is in the climate of Palm Springs, California.
So it's nice and warm. Your cars won't rust like they do here.
Exactly. So the cars I have chosen are the Mercedes E63 AMG. I like it kind of. You know, it has a nice big huge jackhammer up front. Jackhammer meaning engine. Mercedes V8.
Yeah.
Then I have chosen the Tesla Model S. I think it's a beautifully designed car. And I actually have some personal ties towards that car since...
You do?
Yes, I can explain this. A person my dad used to work with, her son got hired by Tesla to design the battery pack for the Model S.
So, you see, my friend, his cousin's brother, girlfriend... Yeah, this is where it's going.
Yeah, so that's how it worked out.
Okay, so...
I've met the guy before.
You met the guy? That's cool. So that's... You do have some ties there, I guess, to a battery pack.
Then the next car I've chosen is the Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. The reason why I like this car is it's very subtle, yet allows a lot of performance, and doesn't have the big spoilers that are equivalent on the turbo and other such 911s.
And as we all know, when you're driving through the streets, you always want to have a Porsche, right?
Yeah.
What's the point? For a secondary car, I get it, but why are we...
Okay, let's save this for the battle.
I'm kind of curious.
Then, the final car I've chosen is the BMW M6 Coupe. I think it is another great car.
Okay, my cars now. I have gone with the 2014 Audi R8 V8 Coupé.
Coupé?
It's
not toupee, it's coupe.
No, it's
coupe.
Has an accent over the
Poop.
Coupé?
No, I didn't even say goop. I was like poop.
Anyways, I used to call it coupe. Here has an accent over the E, which means A, so it says coupe. It's coupe, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Next up.
And now, is this This is the V8, right?
It's the V8, not the V10. The V10, for the purposes we have it for, is probably overkill in gas guzzling, is my opinion.
But also, it's not in the price range.
It's not in the price range either.
Because here's an interesting fact. Audi does not make the V10s for the Audi R8.
Oh, they don't?
No. Guess who makes it? Lamborghini.
Okay, so there you go. And that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Well, that because Audi owns Lamborghini.
Yeah. So, and then Mercedes CLS 63 AMG S model. It says coupe. I'm going to call it a coupe.
Now, also, I forgot to say this when I was saying mine. My E63 is also the S model.
Okay, yes, so both S models, Mercedes. I think mine looks better. That's just my opinion.
But we should wait for the battle.
Yes, we should. Also, the Tesla Roadster.
Okay.
It's like the Model S, only smaller and more racing. And because I like trucks, and I wouldn't be fair to do this without choosing a truck, I've gone with one of the bigger ones available at the consumer market, the International MXT. It's a big truck. Very big truck.
Viewers, Andrew over here, he's what you would call a redneck.
I'm not a redneck. I really like trucks.
Yeah, well...
No, in the snow, when you get stuck in a little two-wheel drive car, I will come to the rescue.
You want to know what it's called?
What?
Rally tires.
Oh, you do that. You do that.
What, rally tires? Rally tires, are meant to grip the snow.
Yes.
Sliding backwards, everything.
That's true, but you're not a rally driver. Any idiot can drive 4x4. Rally driving takes some skill.
No, not any idiot can drive a 4x4.
You shift it in a 4x4 and you press on the gas.
No, okay. Also, with trucks, it's harder to see Okay, let's just save this for the battle.
Wait a minute. No, it's not.
Okay, we'll save this for the battle. I have a long explanation. But first, we have the Tesla Roadster against my E63 AMG, and I will say first...
Yours is faster?
I have mine is faster. Mine has a bigger engine, mainly because it's gas and it guzzles it and it makes a better noise.
Okay, mine makes no noise, which is also cool because people are like, "Where's the engine? There's no engine in there. It's not right. It's a ghost." No, it's actually electric. So it's a 2-door Roadster, I guess. I'm supposed to go for the 2012 because it seems to be out of production.
Yes, because they're building the Model S now.
Yes, however, for a small little race, because remember, you're a single guy, so you don't really need anything. But you should.
No, but what if you want? What if you want to take a lady out for dinner? And also,
passenger seat.
Mine looks better. Yours looks like some Vietnamese guy. I don't know, made it out of tin.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you guys leave in the comments below what you think. Did a Vietnamese guy make it of tin? I'm not sure.
Not being racist.
Why'd you say a Vietnamese guy made it out of tin?
Okay, I'm not discriminating against Vietnamese people. I'm just saying it looks weirdly styled.
That's nice. So
it was just a metaphor I used.
All right, so it's rear mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. So do you have a mid-engine?
No, I have a front engine. Rear-wheel drive.
Okay, so I have mid-engine, so I have better weight distribution. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, but the thing is,
lower center of gravity, I believe.
I can drift better in this car.
You probably could.
Yes. Also, it makes a lot better noise.
You're probably right.
How much horsepower do you have in there?
Damned if I know. How many kilowatts I have? Actually, 248 it seems.
288, you mean?
48. Right
oh,
there.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, 248. I have a whopping 577 because I'm using the S model.
Depending on the model you go with, it looks like you can get up to 288 horsepower.
But I have the S model.
Okay, so yours is faster. How much gas does yours use per mile? How many gallons or liters, or want to measure it?
Let's see here. I'm trying to find fuel consumption.
Okay.
Have to go to the AMG website, which is poorly designed. Mercedes, please redesign your website.
The AMG website, that noise was amazing.
Yes, that was the only good part.
Yes. Everything else was rubbish.
Rubbish. Okay.
What happened to your hand?
Oh. I'll put a picture of this up when we were talking about this as
Nobody
I try
wants
to find
see your festering wound.
I got scratched by a cat.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
When?
Last night. Oh, here we go.
Were you sleeping with a cat?
No, okay. My neighbors have a cat now, and my mom insists on bringing it in the house occasionally because it sits outside and it's cold and it's raining and he kind of has like a sad face or something.
Forever alone cat.
Yeah. So she brings him in the house, and I was just going up to pet it, and it scratched me. And then I got the spray bottle and I squirted him. And that was the funniest thing ever. Because the cat just like closed his eyes and like ran under the desk.
Why would you let somebody else's cat in your house?
Ask my mom.
My neighbors have a cat too, although whenever we open the door, it runs.
So 14.4 liters per 100 kilometers in urban, extra urban 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers, and then when you're on the highway, it's 10.3 per 100 kilometers.
Oh, that hurts.
Now, may I point something else out with you?
Not until I point something else out to you. You know how much fuel mine uses?
0.
Exactly. Do you know how much this thing destroys the environment after production?
0.
Nothing.
Actually,
No, nothing.
Wait.
No.
I got something.
No.
Production probably has the same amount of carbons released out than this.
Well, yes, that's true. However,
because you have to build batteries.
Yes, but in the long run, this thing is going to release less emissions.
No, okay.
Than that thing
The Prius. Let's see here.
Yeah.
When it's first produced.
Well, the Prius is stupid. That's different. This thing's smart. This is a car that I would consider buying. The Prius is just bad. It's not right. You know that.
Whatever. Okay, so here's my big thing with this.
Okay.
You have to recharge it every how many miles?
What do you expect me to know? I don't know.
It said right down below here.
244 miles. 393 kilometers, I can understand that.
393 kilometers. That's if you're driving at grandma's pace.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Do you think the EPA guys are just going to floor it down the freeway?
I was certainly hoping so.
No. You want to know what they're going to do? They're going to sit in the car, turn on their AM radios, and drive peacefully.
You mean obey the law?
No. Like, below the speed limit. They're going to put on classical music, and they're going to be all like...
What do you have against classical music? I'm really curious.
We're driving around here in this Tesla Roadster, And we are getting, oh, look at that. We're getting 344 miles per charge. However, the normal person, like this person who might have a little bit of anger in him after...
393, mind you, not 344.
Okay, whatever. Do you think I can remember that when I'm trying to make, I don't know...
Fun of my car? Yes!
Yeah. Anyways, this person might be enraged because let's say he's a lawyer, right?
Okay.
After work, he wants to maybe push it down a little further. Push the gas pedal down.
Okay.
So on the basis that I have a bigger engine, I have more horsepower, and mine looks better, I believe I've won.
I'm going to concede your point. However, this thing likes the environment and yours does not. Which I don't care about that much, honestly.
All right. Now, the next battle we have is the International MXT against the Tesla Model S.
Now gas guzzling!
Now, okay, so mine
is big. Mine's bigger. That's it.
Really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't say.
Oh, I say, all right. Post a picture of what this car looks like compared to yours.
Okay, but look at how nice mine looks. Yours looks like something, I don't know.
This thing is twice the weight
somebody
of a Hummer
that's
H1.
300 pounds would drive around.
I know a person who's 300 pounds, and he would be very offended.
Whatever. Okay,
Wait, let's have a look. So this thing comes in the commercial version, which is like a semi-truck, pretty much. It comes in the civilian version, and it was actually made for the military, so we know it's going to last a very long time.
However,
And it's strong.
now,
I have four-wheel drive.
okay,
If you got in an accident with this, odds are you're going to survive. Because the guy's
probably not.
Really?
You want to know
This
why?
thing is twice the weight of a Hummer H1 in steel.
So, wait a second.
And it has state-of-the-art technology.
Where if they put... This car has been designed by Americans, right? And if I may quote Top Gear UK here, it's probably built by two guys named Bill and Bob that eat fried chicken and sit in a warehouse all day.
I make a very racist comment to what you just said, but I'm not going to because I'm a nice person. Mine's bigger.
But, so... Let's see how they've designed it. What if they put, I bet you they put the transmission, right where you're sitting?
No, it's underneath you. Do you realize how big this truck is?
Yes.
There's not a whole lot of compactness going on. It's like they put the transmission where they see fit.
However,
it's beneath you. And
I have rear-wheel drive.
So do I.
Rear-wheel drive, you know what that is, right?
So do I.
It's the most performance type of
So
driving.
do I.
But the thing is, you can't enjoy it. You're 5,000 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
You have to take a lunar rocket to get into the driver's seat.
Mine has more horsepower.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Can you argue with a 365 cubic inch V8?
Oh, you know what? I see only 300 horsepower. I have...
Where do you see that?
300 horsepower. I saw it right up here. It was there just a second ago.
Oh, was it? You think so, Dominic?
Yes.
Where is it? It's not there, is it?
It is only 300. I know that.
No, you don't.
Okay, click on this engine.
Okay, that's the wrong engine. That is a V6, and that's pathetic. Sorry, that's an inline 6, pardon me. Get your finger off the trackpad. V8.
Okay, V8. Let's see it.
6-liter V8.
How much horsepower do you output? 325. Ooh,
What?
kill him.
What?
416.
I bet you mine goes faster.
Oh
yeah.
Nope.
0 to 60 and what for you?
0 to 60. I gotta find that information.
Yes, I do. So do I, 'cause I don't know. So there's many different versions of this.
Yes. And there is with the Model S as well. There's the base model, the P model, and there's a P85 model, which is the one I've chosen.
Okay.
And that's the fully loaded one.
Now, mine was made for the military, so we know mine is simply better quality than yours.
However,
It's built tough.
mine looks better.
Does it?
Yes.
I think so. In terms of truck, I think mine looks better. In terms of
No
car, I'm sure
way.
yours looks- yeah.
No.
You're telling me yours would pass off as a good-looking truck?
That does not pass off as a good-looking truck.
No. You just said I said in terms of truck, mine looks better. So you're telling me that yours, in terms of truck, looks better?
No.
Yours looks like a good truck? Is that what you're saying?
No. Okay. Model S. Okay, the performance one, 3.9 seconds.
Okay. I don't know what this thing can do.
That thing's gonna take 5 minutes to get up to 60.
I don't think so. So payload capacity.
Okay.
Suppose you want to go camping, okay? Let's say the stress of work is getting to you. You're rich. You can take some time off, right? So you want to go camping. Are you going to take that camping?
No, but you know what it's called?
What?
It is called, because you have a lot of money, going to Enterprise and renting a Cadillac Escalade.
No. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, you are.
You're not.
Yeah,
no,
you are.
Then that would make everything void here. Because I could say I go down to Enterprise and rent a car that's better than yours.
What do you mean you couldn't rent it? I'd like to see you try to rent a car that's better than mine at Enterprise.
Okay. Let's say I go down to the Ferrari dealership and say, give me your car for a week and I'll pay it this much, sure. Because then there goes the entire $140,000 budget now, doesn't it?
No, okay.
No. This is if you can have one car and one car only. No renting, no borrowing, no secondary car.
However, I did, when I was building this online the other day, right? Mm-hmm. I did add some options that would actually be very useful for camping.
I guarantee you mine's more useful. Go ahead.
I added paint deflectors so that when you're going like...
It deflects paint?
No. Like like you're going down like a really rocky road, right?
Okay.
And there's like rocks flying up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can, it blocks the rocks and crap.
Do you mean a mud slap?
No, okay. It's on like the bumpers. It's like an adhesive layer. It doesn't chip the paint.
Okay, so I have mud flaps.
So
problem solved.
Every car has mud flaps.
Yes, so no rocks hit the paint. Good. It's good, right?
No, I also chose the Performance Plus, which adds more handling.
Uh-huh.
This car has a lot more features than yours.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Mine is a built-in PlayStation 3.
I have a 17...
Built-in PlayStation 3.
I have in the center console, I have a 17-inch screen. Touch screen, be it, where I can go onto the internet and get where I'm going.
Dominic, what do you call that?
I call that a small DVD player.
And there's one up front too.
I call that small DVD players.
I wonder if there's a really big screen up front. Let's find out. Let's look at a picture of the interior, shall we?
I would highly doubt if you had a 17-inch screen up front. Now, also, you may be wondering, oh, it's electric. You know, you have to charge it.
You do.
But the thing is, I added dual chargers to it, so it charges even faster.
How far can you get with that?
How far?
Yeah, how far?
With the P85 version, I can get 480 kilometers per charge.
I can go further.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you ran that thing all the way to the gas, like, what's your fuel economy on that?
I'm going to tell you it's bad. I don't know that much.
Yeah, so...
Let's find out.
Where would you want to go that's over 500 kilometers in which you would have to take a break? In which you wouldn't have to take a break?
That would be the same question as to when you're inside of the city with our last car. Where would you be going over 200 kilometers without stopping at home first?
200 kilometers is not that far.
Yeah, it is.
No, it
Commuting
isn't.
around the city to your office and back and all that, it's not very far.
But Palm Springs is very, like, long and stuff.
Palm Springs is long, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So all the people in
Long,
Palm Springs, remember, it's long.
It's very spacious. Not long.
Oh, you got it now. Okay. So, still looking...
I got it at first.
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't seem like you did.
Oh.
I don't even know this thing's mileage. I'm going to tell you it's bad, but I can probably get further than you can.
No, you can't.
Do you know how big the fuel tank on this?
Wait for it. Yours isn't even in production anymore.
No, 2008. And yet it's more advanced than yours.
Oh! How is it more advanced?
PlayStation 3.
It has a PS3 in it.
Yep.
Okay, you have a PS3. Whoa, biggie. I have tons of additional electronic gizmos on board.
That can all break, yes.
No, I also have sound cancellation, extended Napa leather trim.
So do I.
Can you have rear-facing seats in your car?
Yeah? Look at the size of the thing.
How about... Yeah, so I believe I've won here.
No, I think I've won it.
No, I've won.
I'm pretty sure I've won.
Do you have parking sensors?
Yep.
You do have...
Yep.
Does it say there?
Yep.
Where?
Right there.
It doesn't say.
Start reading.
No, it doesn't.
Start reading. I'm serious.
Okay. Leather seats, leather wrapped steering wheel, remote entry, and optional seat.
Where are you even reading? Look at this car. It has a PlayStation 3 leather and about 5 screens inside of it. Do you think it doesn't have a parking sensor? It has a rear-facing camera for when you back up. I'm going to assume a parking sensor is somewhere in there.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
It has a backup sensor.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've won this.
No, I've won this.
I've won it.
I've won it.
I've won it.
No, I've won it.
Yes.
Nope. Mine's bigger, stronger, better in terms of range, I'm pretty sure.
No, it isn't. You
Do you
couldn't
know the
go
size of
jack crap.
Do you know the size of this thing's fuel tank?
Okay.
Do you know how big the fuel tank is?
No.
Would you like to
But
know?
the thing is, you have a 7-liter engine. Save the...
6 liter.
Okay. I'm going to turn all hippie here for a moment here.
Oh God, no!
You
I'm
know-
not listening. He wants a Prius. No,
No, I don't
He
want
wants a Prius.
No, I don't want a Prius.
Then you're not turning hippie now, are you?
I'm just going to say, in this very hippie voice, save the environment, man.
Do you honestly care? No, you don't.
But for
No,
this car,
you don't.
it's so nice.
No, so is this.
No, it isn't.
Look at the interior.
Okay.
Look at the interior. Look
You're
at
going to pull up, okay, you say you're a lawyer, right? You're going to pull up to court in that thing. They're going to automatically kick you out because they think you have a shotgun and you're part of the NSA.
You're going to get a lot of bad comments for that comment. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so we got screen there on both back seats, a screen in the center, dual climate control, PlayStation 3 multiplayer, as you can see. We got a screen up there, gear shift. Do you see how big it is? Do you notice the size?
Yeah.
Like, you could sprawl out in this thing.
I can fit a large family in this car.
How many?
With the additional rear seats, I believe it's 8.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not believe that.
No, it said that somewhere.
Yeah, and look, if we look at this picture here, there's a PlayStation 3 sticking to the center console right there. We have premium audio.
Do you have a 17-inch computer touchscreen on the front?
How many screens does your car have?
One ginormous
17
screen that
inch?
is bigger than all of those screens put together,
So that's 17,
and higher quality.
That's 17 inches, correct?
Yes.
Now, that screen, I would venture to guess it's about 7
I can
inches.
carry up to 7 passengers in this car.
Well, so can I.
7.
Center
That's
seat,
a large
2 seats,
family.
2 seat.
That's a large family.
7 seats right there.
No, you don't have 7
We're
seats.
right at 5. But there are many modifications for the back. The pickup bed, you can turn this thing into a full-length SUV if you so wished. There's options for that.
It looks disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting. It looks big and powerful.
It
And
does
I've
not
won
look.
this.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You
I
haven't.
have.
You haven't.
Yes, I have. Look.
No, you haven't.
Wait, I just have to beat your screen here, okay? Your screen's 17 inches. That's about a 6-inch screen, I'd say.
Yeah, what are you gonna play COD on that little tiny screen?
That I would venture to guess is probably at least 12 inches.
Okay,
On the,
I've won this.
No. So 12 plus 12 is 24.
That's not a 12-inch screen.
That's a 12-inch screen.
B.
That no.
B.
No.
B.
No, what?
I'm
B?
not putting the other S at the end.
Why not?
I don't know. Just didn't feel
Do
like
it, 'cause it would make a lot more sense.
BS.
Thank you. No, it's not. What's the size of your average seat width?
What's the average size? I don't have that here.
I would assume a seat is at least that wide in this truck. It's everything's big. Okay? And look at the size of that screen. So that's like,
No, it's not like
Yep.
eh.
Yep.
It's smaller.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
I'll give you 10 inches, okay? I'll give you 10 inches.
No. Okay, you want to know what that is?
at
That's
least 10
7.
No,
That's
no,
okay. Put your Nexus 7 in there.
No, that is at least 10 inches.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll give you 7, all right? I'll give you 7.
Okay.
I'll give you 7. Does that make you happy? Okay. So we have 7 plus 7 is 14, okay?
Okay.
Plus I'll even give you 5 inches for the middle, okay? So that's 19. Plus the one in the front, I'd venture to guess it's about 5 inches. So that's what now?
24.
So what were you saying about your screen being bigger than all of my
However-
screens put together? And they're all touchscreen too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Okay, mine is simply the best.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Does yours have carbon fiber on it?
Does yours?
Yes.
It's carbon fiber what?
Spoiler.
That's it.
No, I have other carbon fiber things
Such
here.
as...
Yeah, no, it's just a spoiler.
So remember, if you hit a high enough top speed, it will shatter off your car.
No, it won't. Okay, the Stig from Top Gear, he crashed a car that was made entirely out of carbon fiber, and all that happened was a little bit of paint
If
damage.
he hits a hedge, that thing will shatter around him, and you know that.
Okay, it's a beautifully built car. It's a better built car than that.
Nope.
Okay, that was built by two guys in Kentucky.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was built by the International Factory.
Okay.
Yep, they make full-length semi-trucks for horribly long road trips. Okay? Hauled all the way across North America. This thing comes from that family.
However,
and
this guy's professional, and this is not a luxury car.
No, it's not. Well, actually, no, you said it. Are you kidding me?
That's not a luxury car.
Did you see it's all leather and 5 touch screens, a PlayStation 3, and you're telling me it's not a luxury car?
It's not a luxury car.
Oh my god.
That's a truck.
Yeah, it's a luxury truck.
There's no...
Luxury truck.
Luxury car, we said. Not truck.
Well, it's a truck.
I said luxury car.
This thing comes from a long
car.
line. No.
Car.
International's been around longer than Tesla has.
Car.
Are you done?
Car.
Okay, I'll wait until you're finished.
Car.
I win.
Truck.
Good. I win.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I'm not saying.
You're conceding.
No.
You're conceding defeat.
No.
You
No.
must concede defeat.
I am not conceding
you must.
defeat. No.
You must.
No.
You have to.
I am not.
No. Mine.
I have you in the pin log.
Nope. The company's been around longer. If you get in a crash in this thing, you're not dead. There's no danger of explosion, as we've seen with one of the Model S's beforehand. Have we not?
Yeah.
Yep. That happened, didn't it?
Okay, fine.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. It is luxury.
Okay.
I rest my case. This thing's
How long was that debate? Holy crap! We've used nearly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be over at Jared's place soon to do the rest of the Black Friday stuff.
Yeah, the next Black Friday episode.
Yeah.
We'll have to tell him that we're going to be late.
No, we'll be on time. Don't worry. I told him that if everything goes wrong at 1:30.
Okay.
And right now it's 11:56, so we got time. All right. So, do we have a pen to cross things out?
No, we're not done yet.
Wait, we have to cross them out, don't we?
No, we wait till the end.
Whichever one's lost.
We wait till the end.
Shouldn't you just cross them out now?
No.
Why?
Because let it sit there.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, so the next battle is the Audi R8 V8 against the Porsche 911 Carrera 4S.
I think it's going to be pretty close at this one, actually.
Actually, I do too.
Because they're both great cars. We know that.
Yes. Now,
I can't believe I won that last one.
What?
I can't believe the truck won.
Well,
I know it's going to lose next up. I'm well aware, but I can't believe I won.
Okay, so how much horsepower do you have?
Let's find out, shall we? So we got engine. It says 430.
I have 400.
Okay, so I have more horsepower.
But mine's more fuel efficient because it's a twin turbo V6 inline 6.
In a Porsche?
Yep.
My face hurts.
No.
That comment just gave me cancer.
You want to know why?
An inline 6 does not belong in a car such as a Porsche.
Yeah, it does. That's the standard Porsche engine.
No, the V8.
No, it doesn't need to be a V8. That's the car. This engine has been in production for like centuries.
It hurts.
It
hurts, Tom.
It's been in production for centuries.
Yes, it has. That's true.
So it's very refined.
However, you have to remember that centuries. Wait, did you say centuries?
Yes.
Do you know how long a century is?
100 years. Wait, it's been around for like I can't remember.
I would say decades.
Yeah, decades.
Not centuries. 100. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, do I even have? I have horsepower, RPM.
What's your fuel economy?
I'm gonna try and find that out right now. Let's see. Where that performance, perhaps? Oh wait, no, fuel consumption. It's right there in front of my face. All right. So on city, I get 19.1/15.9.
I got 11.3. However,
is that highway or city?
City.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I do have a big thing that the biggest gripe with that car. I agree. It's a great car.
Mm-hmm. And you'd love to own one.
I'd love to own one.
Love to own one.
However, there's a big thing about this car.
What's that?
It's hidden. It's very... No one will think that you have a very high-performance car.
If you hark back to the Top Gear special where they went to Spain, you'll remember that almost nobody noticed this car. Yeah. It's horribly understated.
Now, this one is horribly the most understated performance car I've seen.
Really?
You want to know why?
Can I see it? I need to see a higher res picture than the one you showed me.
Yes, there's wallpapers on the Porsche website. They give you wallpapers.
Well done.
Save image. Download complete.
That cat really scratched. I'm looking at your hand. That's really freaky. Is it infected?
No.
I hope not. Okay,
it's still blurry, but...
See, you call it understated? That's not understated.
Why?
Compared to that?
Yeah, that's understated. You want to know why?
I'll say it's more understated.
Okay, you want to know why?
I'd say on understatement, they're about equal.
No.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
When I would drive past an Audi R8, it takes me a second to realize, oh crap, that's an Audi R8.
No, I notice it in 10 seconds. You want to know why it's
That's a
understated?
pretty long time for noticing it.
You want to know why I think it's understated?
Why's that?
Because Porsche also makes the Boxster, and Boxster's the lower end one, or the
You
Cayman.
said that Boxster's a ladies' car.
Yeah, it is.
So you're comparing your car to a ladies' car? Don't do that.
Well, you admit it as well.
It's Boxster's a ladies' car?
Yeah.
I would if somebody said, "Do you want a Porsche Boxster for a stupidly cheap price?" I'd say yes.
Of course,
Let's be
anyone
honest
would.
here.
But it is more. It's like the Volkswagen Beetle. It's more femmy.
I've seen some Beetles that are not femmy.
Well, the new ones are
The
nice.
new ones are amazing.
Yeah, the new ones are nice.
They took some.
But like
They took some design
the
influence from
05
Porsche.
one that's blue and has the flower pot holder in the front.
I know a lady who has no flower pot holder in the front.
You know, it does have the 05 one does have.
I know.
This car is very understated. Okay.
I would say that mine is too.
I think this is kind of hard. Actually,
It is because they're pretty equal. I don't know. How much is yours worth?
120,000.
So I'm 130. So mine's more expensive. However, mine is a V8.
What's your top speed?
Top speed. Let's find out. I assume that would be underneath performance. Top speed at 303. I would assume that's kilometers per hour. Or manual/auto.
Yeah, if you want the
So we're at about 300.
I'm at 299.
So we're Oh, come on.
How about your 0 to 100?
4.6 or 4.4 seconds.
4.5.
Seriously?
Yes. So on the fact that mine costs less, offers the same things as the Audi R8.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I would say that yours is better.
Yes.
Yes. Although, mine has like 0.1 faster acceleration, as you can see right there.
Whatever.
0.1. But I will give this to you merely because it is a Porsche and it probably deserves to win.
Yes.
They have a long legacy. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, Audi's more younger and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But it's not a bad car.
I still love that car.
Yeah, I would buy one. So
Tony Stark.
Awesome guy.
So our final battle in the round robin is the Mercedes. I don't know if this is the round robin or whatever the heck this is.
No, it's still the
base round.
The base model round.
Okay, the BMW M6 Coupe against the Mercedes CLS AMG, and once again, these cars are fairly
are they
equal.
Can I see a picture of yours just so I can say mine looks better?
Yours does not look better.
Are you
Mine's
sure?
beautiful.
I don't know what yours looks like, so I have to see it. Yeah. But I've seen these on the road from time to time, and my mouth just kind of drops. Like, this looks better than Audi R8, I'd have to say. I would rather own one of these.
Yeah, but the thing is, this one's pretty nice.
Let's see. No, mine looks better.
Oh,
mine looks better. Mine looks so much better. Wait, no. Don, you have to, no. You have to look. You have to look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. How many doors do you have?
2.
I got 4.
So,
party in the back seat.
But this guy's lonely.
Is he?
Very lonely.
Is he?
He still has 4 doors. He probably only takes his lady friend out.
Now, as we know, Mercedes has a much more reputable company than BMW. It does.
How?
I know people who own BMWs. Some say there's nothing wrong. However, half those people say that everything has gone wrong with their car. I know a guy who bought a BMW X6. His back window started leaking and his sound system shorted out.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is the M model. You know, this is like the top of the N model. Do you think they're gonna get Joe Average to work on the M model?
Well, I know that Mercedes, no matter what car it is they make, will not have Joe Average work on it. They are devoted to quality, and you know it.
Yes.
Like, if something goes wrong with your Mercedes, it's like, we will fix it for you immediately. There is no questions asked. Right?
Probably the same with BMW.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think they're very close.
I think
what's your horsepower?
Horsepower? Okay, so I wonder.
I think you have 577, I believe.
Look at that car. Look at it.
I know it's beautiful. I'll admit your car is beautiful.
You have to admit this thing. Look at beautiful. Oh my god, I want one. Okay.
You want one, but which one would you choose more, the SLS or that?
Okay, well, it's obvious, but we're not comparing SLS to this.
But the SLS, I'm actually quite sad about because they've taken it out of production.
Is there? I clicked on specifications and
performance.
Is that it? Like right over here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Valves per cylinder is 4, 8-cylinder. Yep.
It's a bi-turbo.
That sounds weird.
Bi-turbo. 580.
585 horsepower.
I have less.
Okay.
I have 560.
Okay, so
but that extra 25, it is a difference, but like
big difference.
Not too many people would notice it.
Really?
Yeah.
So my truck outside is 210 horsepower. If I slapped another 25 on there, I'd notice a difference.
Yeah, but that's because that thing's stupidly underpowered in horsepower.
In terms of hauling, though, it will haul anything.
Also,
all trucks are stupidly underpowered in horsepower, and yet they still go without a problem.
We have the same kind of transmission, dual clutch.
Okay. Those dual clutches weigh a whole 100 kilograms more than a single plate clutch.
Yes, I know that.
You know how I know that?
Top Gear.
I've seen that Pagani Huayra episode too many times.
I know. That's another great car.
That's an amazing car. Of course, that's way over budget.
Oh, way. You'd have to be Bill Gates to afford that car.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, Bill Gates wouldn't buy that because, he likes to help out charity. And
it's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Very good thing.
Very proud of him.
Yes. Now, let's see here. Is there something I can put out here?
Oh my god, this thing looks amazing.
Well, you gotta say mine doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't look that bad, but I would definitely take this over yours.
Let's
see the interior. I'm curious what the interior looks like. I haven't even seen this yet. Oh!
It looks like the SLS.
Hey, I think it was the same cooler. Remember that when we got...
Yeah.
Me and Dominic have sat in an SLS before.
Yes.
It was very nice.
Very, very nice.
And
very expensive.
We couldn't figure out how to open the cooler, and it turns out you have to squeeze either side, like these little plates, and then slide it back. It's a very satisfying click.
Yeah, but the thing is, the most satisfying thing is those doors.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that.
You know what?
I gotta get one of these.
You know what? Seeing that I've won these last two ones. Yeah. I'm actually not a fan of BMW. I think Mercedes builds better cars, higher quality cars. In fact, I'm looking at Mercedes currently at the moment.
Yes, you are. Carbon fiber. I just have to...
Oh. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna throw in the towel.
You're looking at this and you know.
It's just too nice.
Wait, let's have a look.
Oh, look at you changed it to the environment to the Nürburgring.
How do you like that? I'm gonna change it. What kind of interior? I like this interior best, probably. Check this out.
But the thing is, it doesn't carry that carbon fiber.
No, it doesn't. I really wish it did, though. But imagine, just if you will, carbon fiber, red accents on the leather at the Nürburgring, and look at the shifter.
Okay, I'm throwing in the
towel. There you go. You saw the interior. I'm
not saying that the M6 is bad.
It's definitely a good car, but this thing's better.
It's kind of like comparing sashimi to cooked fish. Cooked fish isn't as good as sashimi, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion. I mean, I do. You have a salmon, right? And you just cut a little bit off and you eat it. It tastes great.
Yeah.
So much better.
Or have you tried a sea urchin?
No.
Oh. You eat... Okay, this is going to sound weird. You eat the sperm from the sea urchin?
Wait.
It's called uni.
Have you tried this?
Yes.
Wait, you're telling me you've eaten sperm? Oh, God, no, Dominic.
Okay.
Not everybody.
A lot of people eat this. Look it up. It's called uni.
I don't want to see that. No, get your hands away from my computer. I don't want that in my browsing history. Oh, my God.
Yet you have what happened last night on our Black Friday thing that you guys never got to see.
Oh, yeah. We did like a midnight Black Friday thing on Amazon. There wasn't too much on sale. However, we kept bringing up like different children's toys and cookbooks, and eventually our related items got really weird.
Yeah, like Fisher Price stuff.
That was out of jokingness, not that we're actually going to buy those.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, God. You just search up sea urchin sperm. Think about it. You ate sperm. Think about that.
Look.
That orange stuff?
Yes.
That's what sea urchin sperm looks like.
Yes, but the thing is, it's delicious. I like it.
So according to Dominic... According to Dominic, sperm is delicious and he likes it.
No.
You just said that.
No. Okay, this is edible.
That's not helping.
It's edible. Okay. okay?
So
it's this traditional Japanese meal.
So you mash it with like one of the little spines on there and it comes out?
No,
it does, doesn't it?
No. No, it's like
you
it's
have to suck on the sea urchin?
No. It's in like a shell, okay? It's in like one of those.
It's in like a tube, right?
No, it's in a spiky shell. You
Okay.
cut the top off,
Oh,
right? You cut the top off the shell, right?
And it
you
comes
remove
right out.
And you get like the brains and the guts and the heart and all that crap, and you remove it, right?
Oh yeah.
And while it's in a cold bath, right?
Yeah.
And then yeah, all you have left is that delicious uni.
Delicious sperm.
I think you've had uni before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
The couple times I've taken
You
to Fuji.
you would have told me it was sea urchin sperm, and I did not have that. I've had sushi there. I've had sushimi there. I've had California rolls. I've had that weird egg kind of stuff that tastes awesome.
Yeah.
Never sea urchin sperm. Ever.
It's a traditional Japanese meal. I like Japanese culture.
Yes, of course. I do understand. It probably tastes very good. But you ate sperm.
Okay. And whatever.
Anyways, back on topic.
Okay, so Tesla Roadster.
But just to concede your point, I do understand it's food. I do understand it probably tastes good. So, but still, I mean,
Tesla,
I would if I was given the opportunity and I knew it tasted good, I'd probably eat it. Let's be honest.
Tesla Roadster is gone.
Model S is gone. R8's gone.
R8's gone.
And the BMW's gone.
Never mind.
Don't worry about it. It's good.
It's
good.
even.
It's even. So,
all right. So we have the International MXT taking on the E63 AMG, and now I have gasoline.
congratulations.
Yes.
Now you win this. I'm just gonna say that because honestly, I can't compete with that.
It's a big.
I'm conceding defeat.
Automatically?
Automatically. I'm gonna say even for camping, that E63 will probably make it.
Yeah.
So I lose.
Okay.
I'm just conceding. I know I cannot possibly beat that. I could try, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
So you can cross it off.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna try.
Not even gonna try.
I can say the only thing I have over you is it's bigger, it's 4-wheel drive, and that's it.
Yeah.
Really, that's it.
Now,
doesn't
another
even look
weird battle that we have here is the 911 Carrera 4S against the Mercedes CLS.
I so win.
How?
Look at the picture.
Okay.
Look at the picture.
How much
Look
does yours
at the
cost?
picture.
How much does yours cost?
That's a really good question.
Oh wait, it was like
like top was at like 130, I think.
133.
Was it?
Something like that.
I believe it was like 120, 130. So in and around there. And yours is how much? 120?
120,500.
Okay, so in terms of price, it's not huge.
You have a lot more horsepower.
A lot. I have 4 doors.
Wait, how much? What's your top speed?
Oh, I haven't checked that, have I?
Because I think I might have something here.
Specifications. Let's have a look here. Performance. Top speed, 250 kilometers per hour. Electronically limited, meaning if you disable that electronic limiter, you can go faster.
Yeah, but the thing is, then have you heard what happened to Clarkson and his AMG?
I'm going to assume it blew out.
No. He was trying to get his there's a little thing in the car that says how many days till service due.
Oh, yes,
right?
this.
And he wanted to see if he could get it to -1, right?
Yeah.
And one day Mercedes came and took the car away to take it to service, right? If you remove the electronic chip from that, what do you think would happen?
Well,
they would tow it away and they would lock it there, and you would go to the dealership and say, "Hi, where's my car?" And they're like, "You don't get it back. You don't get it back."
That's true. They could do that. However, there's a way of stopping that.
Now,
you can simply call up AMG and say, "Don't touch my car. I don't care what it says. Don't touch my car."
Well,
and if they did touch it, you could sue them on theft.
Well, all I can say is, I have more top speed than you.
Oh yeah, what's your top speed?
299.
Ooh,
Kill him.
Kilometers or miles?
Kilometers.
Okay. What's your acceleration 0 to 100?
4.5.
3.6. So that evens out right about there.
That evens it out, but then mine's more incognito, I would assume.
No.
How?
You're driving a Porsche. I'm driving a Mercedes. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of incognito, I would say they're pretty well even. Maybe yours is a little bit more noticeable than mine, but about even.
Fuel economy.
Oh, good idea. Yours probably going to be better because you have a smaller engine.
Yes. I also have it in the back.
Okay, well, mine's at the front. But remember, I have 4 doors. What am I looking for again?
Fuel economy.
Is it even going to say specifications, maybe? I don't know. You can say top speed acceleration, fuel type. Urban fuel consumption is 14.4 liters per 100 kilometers.
So is that city?
Yeah, it's city. Or urban, so I'm assuming that's city.
I have 11.3.
Okay.
Now, this is quite even again.
Yeah. Although I'd like to say, I may win based on the fact that I think mine looks better. I think so.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
You might win on the fact of this.
Mm-hmm.
Mine has a manual.
Is there an option for an automatic?
Yes, there is. And here's one thing I wish Porsche, if you're listening to this.
Oh, yeah, right.
rename your automatic transmission. I will read you out the Porsche automatic transmission.
Okay, also mine has...
And it's a German name, so it's really long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pronounce it.
Transmission name.
Are you on Wi-Fi here?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
You gave it to me like a while ago.
I did not remember that. I was like, how are you doing this for a second? So it's 12:16 and crap, I better text you and let her know it'll be a little bit late.
Yeah, a little bit late.
A little bit late.
Let's see here. Okay, here it is. Doppelklunk.
Okay, no. Let's see. Wait. Where? Oh, God. Okay.
So let's read out the letters first to them.
Doppelklung. Doppelkupplung.
No, you know how I say it is
Doppelkupplung.
Doppelkluck, which is probably the noise it will make once the warranty runs out. Am I correct? No, wait, not when it runs out, but when it's like, I don't know, 50 years old.
Yeah, probably. So I just texted Jared. SwiftKey, excellent keyboard.
SwiftKey, small technical break here. SwiftKey is amazing.
Yes, best keyboard. For the money, I was very skeptical, but I bought it because I had a little bit of cash kicking around at the time. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. So, I'm going to say I win.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 4 doors.
Yeah, and also, you're whatever.
Well, whatever.
All right, so the final match. The E63 against the CLS. Oh, it's the Brotherhood match here.
So which one would you rather have? I'd rather have this one.
I have more options.
Do you?
I believe I have a lot more options.
Really?
Yes.
Mine looks better.
Okay, if you go to the Mercedes website, right?
Okay, let's have a look at that on the laptop here.
Actually, it's right there. Okay, so this is how the Mercedes kind of goes in order, right?
Yeah. So we have.
So we start off at the A class, right?
A, C, CL, CLA, CLS, E, G, GL,
CLS,
MLS,
E. E.
E.
So let's go to the E63 Model S page.
Why don't you take one on my page here? Come on. B.
Ooh, that doesn't look that half bad.
No, it doesn't look half bad, but I like the looks of mine better.
Ooh, but...
I couldn't see Bond driving that car. I could see Bond driving it. I can't. The SLS, I can see Bond driving it, as you previously made the point. This, no. Mine, yes. Although it does look quite nice. I'll give it the fact that it looks quite nice.
The thing is, our specs are too similar.
Are they too? Oh wait a minute.
They're like exactly the same.
Oh crap. Okay. Air efficiency is just the same as mine. Top speed,
the same.
3 point. Oh god. Oh no. They're all the same. So maybe we should look at maybe we can judge on interior perhaps.
Let's see.
Because everything's pretty well the same.
It's the same.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's this. Could this be the first?
You just killed the microphone.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Sorry, I just
hit
hit
a loud bang on the other side. Oh no.
Can I suggest something?
What?
Let's call this a tie.
Should we? Because honestly, they are so identical. So how about this? We'll post 2 pictures of them here, like right now. You see them side by side. Can you do that?
Yep.
You can do that. So now, they are pretty
Well,
much...
it's going to be one first and then the other.
Yes, so like do a little bit of comparison there, viewers, pause it and have a look. So they are pretty well exactly the same.
Well, not pretty well, exactly the same.
Although I think the cooler on mine is a little bit different than the cooler on yours.
Yeah, mine has a slightly different armrest and
slightly
stuff.
different armrest and whatnot. However, in terms of performance and interior looks, they're pretty well exactly the same.
No.
Okay, performance is exactly the same. Interior, except for a couple of odd things, is exactly the same. Exterior looks is pretty different. So if you like the looks of the CLS better, go with that. Like the looks of this E63, go with that. So whether you're like kind of a Jaguar-ish look or traditional Mercedes look, kind of like it looks almost like a little bit like a Rolls, don't you think?
Well, it reminds me of the car I'm looking at a lot.
Yeah, it looks quite like the car you're looking at.
Yeah.
So there you have it. So whichever one you like better, go with that. So
First tie ever.
First
Geek
tie ever
versus Geek.
So we've established Mercedes is awesome.
Yes.
As we already knew.
We already knew that.
Although remember, if you want to buy a car, buy an SLS because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but the thing is, the SLS is more than the budget.
That's irrelevant. It deserves it.
Yes. Even if you have to pay $4 million.
Yeah, that.
All right, so that ends this Geek versus Geek. So comment, like, subscribe. If I said anything that offended any Vietnamese people because of my comment about the Tesla Roadster design, I apologize. Or if I offended any other people, apologize.
That's all right, Dominic. We forgive you.
Thank you.
I speak on the Vietnamese behalf.
Okay.
Right. So we're done here, I guess. So now off to Jared's house to do a couple of episodes. All this going to be on tonight?
No, it might be up tonight. It'll probably be up on Saturday.
Okay, we called this the Black Friday special. Shouldn't be up on Black Friday.
Yeah, but the thing is, I have to do stuff.
Oh yeah, well, throw out your life and get to work on this. So,
well, whatever. It'll be up on Black Friday weekend.
Yes, so that's a good thing. Sorry that one commenter who likes our what's his name, Jake
Oslo. We love you, man.
Yeah, and also the coming up Geek vs. Geek we're about to do in like a half hour. It's for you. So
we aren't telling much, but it's a surprise.
Yes. Surprise.
So
thanks for commenting. It's really good to see there's somebody out there.
A lot of people, actually.
Yes. So it's really good to see. Keep commenting, keeps us going. So
yeah,
it's nice.
All right.
Thanks.
So I'm Dominic. He's Andrew.
Yep.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.